Hi, everybody. Good morning. Mayor Garant from beautiful village of Port Jefferson down here at Danford's with my good friend Kevin Wood, and we are doing the Port Jeff Pulse. And I'm actually sitting in for Karen Sullivan. Is that true? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Karen.
And let me say this, Karen, if you're watching, Margot brought me a large, amazing
I fed him.
breakfast sandwich. Now you know what they say about the way to a man's heart. I'm just gonna leave it there. Thank you
it's
so
gonna be a long
much.
day. We got to ding
True.
tonight, so it's gonna be a long day.
True,
But,
but that was like really great. Thank you.
we have small things. We have a really special guest, a good friend of mine for a very long time, John Morrell from the Harbor Ballet Theater. John is actually my neighbor on East Main Street, across the way, and John has been member of the community for a long time. But you've had the Harbor Ballet Theater since 1992.
1992, our
So
25th anniversary.
Can we do the math?
I just did.
25.
25.
I need more coffee, obviously.
But 1992 is an interesting year because we just talked about it in the world of real estate, and I really mark like 92 because if you remember, there was a pretty deep recession then. You might remember because thank God you started a business in that year because it changed from there. But that's kind of what I remember, and it was pre-internet. Pre-internet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
John, when did you buy the property across the way?
We got our house in 1991.
Okay, so birth of a great thing, right?
Coming to Port Jeff, we used to live in Rocky Point. We moved here in 91.
Good move.
Yeah.
Bought a great property on East Main Street.
Good move.
Just got it right before she got in there.
Well, no, I was a realtor at the time, so I was I knew that was a great buy for a lot of different reasons. But I was pleased when you folks moved in because I knew that you had the dream of starting this business.
Yeah.
And now you're up on Reeves Road.
Yep.
You purchased that from Mr. Johnson of Gunnacle and Johnson.
Yeah.
Well, more or less.
More or less. Somebody had just bought it before him, and then we bought it from them.
So everybody knows the location. Just up as you're going up Main Street, you make a right onto Reeves Road prior to the top of the hill, and you're in a beautiful sort of old style ranch. Actually, right? It's beautiful, fieldstone front.
Yeah, we used to be where back in the old days, the dance school was in where the smoke shop is.
Right. On Main Street.
On Main Street.
Okay, so let's talk about the dance school because, of course, your lovely wife, Amy, is your partner in life and also in business.
Yes.
And so there's two parts to your business. So you want to explain that a little bit?
My wife started the dance school, Amy Tyler School of Dance. She took it over from Karen Fitzgerald when she was 19. So this is her
what a great thing
29th year. I came to New York 2 years later. We met, and we decided we wanted to do something for anybody in the dance field in the area. So we started Harbor Ballet Theater we're an official 501c3 not-for-profit.
Okay.
As a way to bring all the dance community together. We used to have, I don't know if you remember it, back in the day, we had something called Brookhaven Dance Guild. Joan Stroud
I think so.
was in charge of it.
Yeah.
What an amazing woman.
Right.
But
great name.
They used to have a summer dance guild thing where everybody would all the different dance schools would come in and get together and just work together, have fun, do master classes, stuff like that. So we wanted to try to do something like that, but more in the ballet world.
Okay.
So we started Harbor Ballet Theater, and on average we had anywhere from 10 to 12 different dance schools involved. Everybody from anywhere on Long Island could come and audition for it. So yeah, that's how how we started the separate
So
companies.
the difference between the theater is that you're putting on productions,
right?
And anybody from neighboring schools or individuals can come and participate in that production.
Yes.
And speaking of which,
we have the Nutcracker coming up.
The 25th
my
anniversary
God.
of the Nutcracker, which is just astounding. I mean, this year is the 33rd anniversary of the Christmas Carol at Theater 3.
Right.
But 25 years in your organization with the kids from our community doing the Nutcracker down at the local high school here in Port Jeff Village is just astounding. So
it's so nice. We had, for the last few years, we've had Ashley Tuttle, who was a prima ballerina with American Ballet Theater, and Craig Salstein, who is currently in American Ballet Theater. They come out. We try to get people to come out to give the kids a real experience and be able to work with some of the best people in the country.
What a great standard for them.
We've had many people from City Ballet come out and work with them. So it's been a great experience.
What's your compression? What's your time? When do you start?
We audition usually the week after school starts.
Okay.
in September.
Right.
Our first rehearsal is usually in October, and then we go up the first weekend in December.
Yeah, so it's pretty tight.
It's
right?
compressed,
It's
yeah.
pretty tight.
It's usually 8 to 12 rehearsals, because we only rehearse on weekends because kids are so busy with school.
Right,
stuff, so.
right.
Do you have now 40-something-year-olds that come back to your place and either participate or visit or teach?
Well, yes, we have. This year we just lost our one of our teachers. She's going into the city working for her real job now. But is what'll happen is they'll go through. A lot of the girls will go through college, and they'll still dance through college. Maybe not major, but minor.
Right.
And then they'll come back, and then they'll teach for us for a couple of years.
You know, speaking of, we have a very famous ballet dancer that came from Port Jefferson now. It's the Harrington, one of the Harrington girls. She's actually over in Europe dancing professionally.
Oh, okay,
I don't
yeah.
know if she ever came through your
No, she didn't come through
ballroom,
us.
so to speak. Okay.
No.
And that because you have the Sayaskaya, am I saying
Yeah.
that correct?
Yeah,
Over in the
they're in
Stony
Stony
Brook
Brook,
area,
yeah.
right? So they've been a really high-end producer of good ballet.
Yeah.
So your staging for your production at the high school, I just found that to be an amazing staging set that you do
Okay.
down there. So I mean, do you keep pieces year after year? Do you add pieces? Do you?
Outside help on that too? Is there?
Oh,
amazing
absolutely.
staging.
We have for the scenery. Our scenic designer his name is Daniel C. Neary. He's actually coming out to work with us on a new element for this year for the anniversary. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to come see the show. But
It's always gotta be a twist.
a little twist.
Mister.
He's internationally known. He's worked on films in Australia. Just an amazing guy. But when we started the show, we started with just the first act backdrop, the second act backdrop, and that was it. And now,
Meaning literally changing the backdrop.
yeah,
Okay.
now we have everything is when you see our show.
Every
now,
scene is a different.
It's every scene is different, and it's all you see is paint. So you don't see any black curtains. You don't see.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It never
I mean,
goes
I was actually watched your little YouTube
right,
promotion.
Right, yeah.
I think we put that out there.
Absolutely.
But I was just like flabbergasted at all the scene changes and the colors, and so I have a confession. I haven't yet seen it. And the reason for that is because, that's the same
It's
weekend as
Dickens
Dickens,
Festival,
and I'm
yeah.
usually like
It's
inundated.
crazy, yeah.
But I am coming this year.
Okay.
I'm going to come on
You let
Friday
me know,
night.
I'll put tickets aside
I'm
for
putting
you.
Friday.
I am
coming
too.
Friday
And
night.
I'm going to tell you why. And I wonder if you know this. You must
Friday
know.
night, right? We have one Friday night.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
Friday at 8.
Have
Friday
you-
night, 8 o'clock. Be there.
Right. We've mentioned this gentleman on the show before. He kind of changed the ballet world. Sergei Polunin.
Yeah.
Okay. He's very inspiring. I don't know if you saw the thing he did out in Hawaii. That video
Yes,
he did
yes,
in
yes.
Hawaii. So we're going to see him Friday. Lisa and
that's
I, my
awesome.
wife and I. We're going to see him Friday at City Center.
Oh, nice.
So
When you see things like that, it just makes you like.
blows your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
No, but
man?
I'm excited for you.
Right, you know what he's
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
He's a
yeah.
rebel.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
rebel. He's not normally who you would associate with ballet, but he turned the ballet world upside down. This gentleman, correct?
Yes.
And then he was like, "I'm quitting," and then he can't get out of his system, which
Yeah.
you probably know all
Oh,
too
yeah.
well. When you're an artist, you can't get it out of your system. But he started really early, and he had been places and done things that 9-year-olds don't normally do. So he went to the top. What's
Yeah.
the top in New York? When you're a principal of the New York City Ballet,
New
that's
York
the
City
top,
Ballet
right?
or American
He
Ballet
made-
Theater,
He did
yes.
that.
Yeah.
Where do I go from there?
Yeah.
Russia. I did that. He had no place to go, so he was a little bit of a rebel, drug use, this, that, and the other, but he's back
Yeah.
with tattoos and all.
Well,
good
I want
thing.
to bring it back to poor Jeff.
Okay, but
Not that because I want to
It's
talk
good
about
that he
John-
knows him.
I wanna
I'm sure he
talk
would.
about John's kids.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got some extraordinary talent coming up. Your son Chase,
Ryan. you mean.
Ryan, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
he was in the just the musical,
Yes.
the Elvis
Yes.
musical.
Yes. All shook up. Yep.
He was
At the high
fantastic.
School. Thank you.
He is just adorable.
Oh, he's
How old?
He's 16.
He was at our Judy Carmichael event. He was the server with the bow tie,
Ah.
Yes.
the musical notes.
Ah.
Is he your oldest?
Yes, he's my oldest.
And you have
I have another who is 13, Jack, he's being the prince this year.
yeah,
And then my daughter Cassidy is one of the Polichinelles.
excellent.
And she's 9.
So they just love this, or they, you grew up together. They see it, they want to do it. Like,
Yeah, we kind of. I was kind of hoping one of them would play football, but that's not happening.
well, you never know.
You never know.
Could be a kicker, right?
Right. Yeah, they started from the time they were 3. I mean, they were there from
Yeah, I mean-
the time they were born. So
It's in their blood.
They kind of just moved into it, and they all really like it.
Yeah, and I
Because we
see.
tell them you don't have to do it if you don't
That's
want to
great.
dance. You don't have to dance, and they're like, oh no, we're
No, but Ryan really has a really good line when he dances.
Yeah.
I've seen some of his YouTube clips where he's doing some. I
yeah.
don't know
In,
what-
in that clip, he's doing flutes in that.
yeah, he's
YouTube
he's
clip
pretty
I put up.
impressive at age
Yeah.
16. So
Yeah, he's doing very
passion.
well.
Does he have a passion for this?
He is going to. This is what he wants to do. He wants to not specifically dance. He wants to major in theater.
That's
He's already
fantastic.
knows what he wants to do. He's already looking at his colleges. So we're happy about that.
Yeah,
we're
that's
hoping
fantastic.
SUNY school, but we'll see.
Yeah.
In today's day and age, how would one go out of college and make a living in the arts in that field? How would
It's different.
Is it only Broadway, or is there many other things?
No, there's so many different ways. Like we never tell a kid to get to New York City Ballet or American Ballet Theater. You still have to have the right feet, the right body, the right.
Right.
It does still come down to that. But we don't ever tell a kid you can't dance, because you can find a place to dance. We have one of our girls, very good friend of ours, still dances for a company in Rhode Island. Island Moving Company. We just went to see them do. I was telling you about this. They did Peter Pan, but they did half of it on land, and then they did half of it on a tall ship.
That's just so cool.
It was so.
We could
It
try
was
and do
really,
that.
really cool. That was really neat. But there are plenty of ways to dance,
Sure.
or you move into choreography. You become a director of a company.
Educator.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's like a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
It's just,
It
it's
is.
wonderful.
It
Either
is.
you make it, if you don't make it your profession, you always just love to dance, which I
Right.
think is like a great way of expression. And
Absolutely.
I just
And
love the
all
fact
over
that
the
these kids have
country, right?
passion.
Yeah.
It's
I
an
mean,
amazing thing.
every city, every major city has a ballet company.
Mm-hmm.
And or a contemporary company. Contemporary is so much more popular now because of So You Think You Can Dance and Dancing with the Stars and stuff like that.
True.
Has brought out so many more people
True.
into the dance world. So it's just a great life to have.
It is.
I can't complain.
So other than, of course, the annual Nutcracker, John, what else does the theater do? What are there other?
We used to do a summer show.
Okay.
But it was very difficult because with people going,
Yeah.
especially on Long Island, summers everybody goes away. So
My staycation.
we did Peter and the Wolf, Sleeping Beauty. We did an original Bowling Jazz Suite,
Peter
and then
Wolf.
we moved it into a summer intensive instead. So now we take the kids for 6 weeks. We train them every day. We take them to the city once a week, so that they
Right.
get a feel of what you really want to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Intense.
Here's what you're.
Right.
Here's where you have to go. So now that's what we do every summer, and then every winter we put on Nutcracker.
Okay, good. So, who can participate in the school with Amy? You have all ages. Tell us a little bit more how the
The dance
community
school
might get involved.
is our 29th year. We've been here in the village of Port Jeff, the lovely village of Port Jeff. We love it. Anyone 3 to my adults. I teach the adult ballet classes.
Oh, great. Okay.
We've had
Wanna go?
teachers. We've had teachers from all the
Rosie Greer went.
local other studios come and take class from us. So really any age.
Okay.
My wife teaches adult tap. I teach adult ballet. So from basically 3 to 18, when the kids graduate college, we have had college students come in, usually take the adult class. If they're brave enough, they'll get back in there with the young kids. But yeah, any age, just give us a call.
Excellent.
Do you ever have any integration with the Irish step dance folks at all?
We haven't.
Okay.
We haven't gotten to do that. Some studios, I know there's one out in Rocky Point that has a big Irish step community inside with the dance school, but stage door maybe. I'm not sure.
Has dance become competitive like sports has? Meaning, that these children or these students go to like core cross fitness or something like that, so that their bodies are actually
That's
more
intense.
adept to dancing.
Not really.
Okay.
That's a workout, though.
Usually, is what'll happen is as they go, if the kid gets more and more interested, they will double up on their classes. So, if I have a 3-year-old come in, they're not going to be taking 4
Right.
classes a week. They'll take their 1 class a week, have fun, get acclimated into the dance world, and then as they get older, by the time they're say 12, they're now there. Most of our more advanced girls are there 6 days a week.
Wow.
So
that's
practice,
fantastic.
practice.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Intensity.
Yeah.
Any salsa?
No, we had Justin Schaffner, who was from Port Jeff. He came in and did a 6-week thing this summer for us. And
How'd
we're
that
trying
go?
to figure. It went all right. We didn't get as good of a hit on it as we wanted to keep it going, but we want to try to bring that back in and get the word out.
Yeah, I think maybe just
Get the adults in there and have it because it's fun.
We used to
I took
have
the class a couple
ballroom
times.
dancing at the
Everybody
should
should know.
Center.
Yeah.
Everybody should know how to do that.
and that I'm not sure that's still going on. So we have to check with them.
Yeah.
Offer some salsa in the evenings in summer.
Yeah.
Port Jeff,
Yep.
sultry.
Yeah, they do in the city. They do a whole
Big time.
Yeah.
You know who's
right
big
at
on
City
that? Is
Center.
my friend Nicole. She's
Very cool.
She just came back from Cuba. She
Nice.
danced 6 hours a day. It was, but that's a big thing that's coming back. So
Yeah.
maybe when you start branching out in different ways, you find more people who want to get involved in the.
Yeah.
John, it was your team that led the dog parade, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
At the Harvest Festival.
We were supposed to lead the dog parade, but we kind of got left behind.
happened?
The constable, I pulled out because I live right next to Fetch, and so I pulled out a few minutes early. But I guess he didn't know I was there, so the constable just started it. And I was like, okay,
Oh,
well,
so your car couldn't get
We'll do
in.
the back end.
yeah, so we'll just come up around the back. So we came up on the back and did our thing.
And you had at least 20 people participate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
The kids love it.
Yeah.
And we do the 4th of July parade. We do the Santa parade. We do the Harvest Festival parade. The kids love it. We
Yeah.
love being part of the village. So any way we can give back, we love to do what we can do.
Did you do Thriller again?
No. We had one of the girls choreograph another number for it.
Oh man, when you guys came down
They're
the
all in
street that
blue.
one year doing the Thriller in the
Thriller.
beginning, that was like
awesome.
Yeah, it was.
It was good.
Let's go back to that. I like that.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that. You have a little pull.
Yeah, I think there was a little confusion this year. There was, at the
Yeah.
end of the pet costume parade, it was like a lot of confusion. So I was trying not to be like so micromanaging, but okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah.
Why
so
would you
this
try?
year-
Why would you try?
Well, last year for Dickens, and we're not going to make this mistake again, but last year, we always have the parade. Or no, actually, last year was the first time we had the parade, and we started the festival instead of on Friday night, on Saturday, because Friday night we do the candle toll, the bell tolling, the lantern dedication, and it was kind of like, okay, now what? So now we started off on Saturday, and we started off with a parade, and everybody thought the parade was going down Main Street. All of a sudden, we made it right. We're going down East Main Street. I'm like, I guess we're making it right.
That's
So
funny.
this year we'll have a little bit more heads up on that. So, but we're going to do Santa's parade. You guys
Yep.
are always in that with
Yep,
the
absolutely.
the kids decorate up
Chinese
with the dragon
will
and
come running down the street.
What's the date on that? What's the date on that, Margot? For the actual parade.
It's
Santa Claus coming to town the Saturday after Thanksgiving. I
Thanksgiving,
think it's
yeah.
the 26th.
All
I
right.
want to say.
I'll put it up. I mean,
Okay.
make sure people
Yeah.
know where that is.
Yeah.
Get them down there because that's awesome.
Yeah, but he was also at the dragon boat race with all the were you the dragon that we had to wake up?
Yeah, Wiggles. Wiggles is our Chinese dragon. He's he thinks Nutcracker is all about him.
Good for him.
But yes, he comes. He makes an appearance at the Dragon Boat Festival for you guys, and
You're not Wiggles, are you?
not this year.
Okay.
Don't
No, I have.
Do not tell.
I have been in the past.
Yeah.
But he he thinks the show's all about him. He's a good guy.
Now
That's
he's
okay.
sleeping, right?
He is.
Yeah.
He's sleeping in the basement.
Until Santa comes to town.
Yes.
He's going to come back out.
Yeah.
So, John, anything else you want to say? I mean, we got the 25th Harbor Ballet Nutcracker as part of Dickens on Friday night.
December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Two
Okay.
shows on Saturday at 3 and 8, Sunday at 3, Friday night at 8.
And this is at our local high
This
school.
is at Port Jefferson High School,
The-
or Earl L. Vandermuller High
I know,
School.
tongue twister.
Yeah.
The auditorium sits 600.
Yeah, just
I would
about.
think, yeah.
So get
Little
your
bit.
tickets now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going. I'm going to go Friday night. You coming?
Oh, you know,
yeah,
if
absolutely.
anybody's free on Friday from 11 to 1, we have a fundraiser for Harbor Ballet Theater. We're holding it at Port Jeff Bowling.
Wait, today, this Friday? Or?
This Friday.
Oh, good.
From 11 to 1. Right now, we've got about 105.
Oh, because it's Veterans Day.
Right.
So it's like,
Schools out. So we've got about a little over 105 people coming, and we've got room for 150. So if you like to bowl, you want to support Harbor Ballet, come on
oh, that's
down.
fun. You
So
know,
everybody
'cause-
that bowls, that money goes towards Harbor Ballet.
Yep, for 2 hours. You get pizza and soda, and then we have a Chinese auction going on at the same time. We've got 4 Knicks tickets. We've got 4 Disney park hoppers. We've got a lot of great stuff.
All right, I saw
Good
you
stuff.
promoting that.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was this Friday, Veterans Day. But what a
Yeah.
great thing to do with the kids
Yeah,
on the
fantastic.
day off, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not
Yeah, we're
going
not letting
east,
them
you're
out
going
of our
bowling.
If you're not
We're-
going to the city.
We're not letting them out of our sight until December 5th.
What do you mean?
The kids.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Right.
keeping
They're on.
them.
Yeah,
We're
they're
keeping
on.
them with us. Yeah.
Yeah, and keep them healthy. I twist my ankle the other day, so keep them healthy.
Oh, yeah.
None of that stuff going on.
I'm dropping bowling balls on their fingers.
No. So, John, it's a complete pleasure to have you. Learn more about the Harbor Ballet Theater, what it does for our village and the school, Amy Tyler School of Dance. And, that's what we wanted to do, is get to know everybody a little bit more, because, we all are working in our little silos, working hard every single day. And it's good to get to know each other, more and more as we grow together as a community.
Yep.
It's our pleasure.
Passion for life, passion for dance. What's the website?
The AmyTylerSchoolDance.com or HarborBallet.com.
HarborBallet.com is easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, John.
Thanks,
Thanks,
man.
Thanks for
Thank
being on the Porch Chip Pulse.
We'll see you
Thank
at
you.
the theater.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.